Oscar cast would be political. It was an anti-Trump fest for the most part. But this morning, people are not talking about that. They're talking about, in fact, envelope was placed in Warren Beatty's hand, and they announced La La Land was the winner, when in actuality...
The joke's right. It's prepare for this big night. And all you're reading about this morning is this very awkward moment. Aww. Watch this. If you...
For Best Picture.
You're impossible.
Come on. La La Land.
Moonlight, you guys won Best Picture.
Moonlight won. Come on, this is not a joke.
This is not a joke. Moonlight has won Best Picture. Moonlight.
Very unfortunate what happened. Personally, I blame Steve Harvey for this.
Warren, what did you...
And it said, Emma Stone, La La Land. That's why I took such a long... I wasn't trying to be funny.
Well, you were funny.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Picture.
Yeah. Okay.
So now he's got the right envelope.
Yeah, so he was handed the wrong card. He read. You always do. Give it to your co-host.
This
could go really bad. Abby, take it away.
Yeah, right. Let me read
Thank you very much.
It was PricewaterhouseCoopers that is saying this was our fault. We apologize.
Maybe this is their trying. This is accounting humor. I'm not sure. Here's what they exactly say formally. This just they apologize to Moonlight, La La Land, Warren Beatty, Faye Dunaway, and the Oscar viewers for the error that was made during the award announcement for given the wrong category envelope, and when discovered, was immediately corrected. We are currently investigating how this could have happened. Came on at the end. Was one he had already given an acceptance speech, and I didn't know who he was obviously. And he's from La La Land. Not a joke. Yeah. We didn't win. They won.
But see, screen right, there's a guy behind Jimmy Kimmel with a headset. He went around and told. And there were also these stories on the Twitterverse about how, well, we saw Leo DiCaprio holding the card. He's been discredited.
Oh, Leo was getting the blame for a while.
He was getting the blame for a while.
Okay.
Well, now, as it turns out, we are learning that a duplicate set. And somehow, the Best Actress card, which was used earlier, there was Beatty and also Faye Dunaway, and that's why this happened,
and
because they had a backup plan.
Such an awkward moment. And you come off the stage, and Moonlight said they thought this was just a really cruel joke at first, because it was so bad.
Well, remember Miss Universe, they just basically took it from each other.
They tweeted out, call us, we know how to handle this.
Yeah, so Moonlight has to go say, I got to get the Oscar. They come up and they grade out. But I'm sure La La Land will sing about it in a sequel or dance about it. It doesn't really matter. Meanwhile, some of the other things that happened, the movie got Best Documentary, at which time, during the acceptance speech, they ripped law enforcement for saying, yeah, this is against victim minority. Saying it over and over again. They ripped our immigration system. Of course, the president was constantly being poked and prodded throughout.
Will continue to be the headline today, but these shows just remind me of people that we're not invited to these sort of events, right? They're packed and talented. Aren't we so wonderful? Can't we all just appreciate ourselves for this very moment?
They're the most popular kids in school who did not want to hang out with you. Now they don't want to hang out with you.
I will actually confess, I watched the first 2 minutes. Justin Timberlake sang a song. Everybody was singing.